Around 1980, Lily and Jerry Penso had a dream for their son. They wanted to see him living in a supportive Jewish environment alongside other people with developmental disabilities. They got together with a group of individuals in the community, created a board, did a lot of diligence, persisted, and fast forward 5 years, they realized their dream. They opened the first home. Remarkable that they pulled it off. I think equally remarkable is the fact that they ran the program, including the staffing costs, without any government funding. And as Lily likes to say, that was a lot of bingo money and bake sales. I suppose the most rewarding part of this job is when you work hard to see a person get the support that they need, when you help relieve the burden of a family, and some of the stories are extraordinary. Families often wait many, many years to get service. They've looked after their kids long after most families, most parents have to look after their kids. And to see them finally get service and be able to help relieve their burden to some degree is an amazing feeling. It's something that is a collaboration. No one person does it on their own. It sometimes takes years to pull off, and when it does, it's really sweet.
Mark Palmer, the falafel man. Mark Palmer, the visionary. Mark Palmer, the person who, thought of outside the box even before the term thinking of outside the box was even created.
Mark Palmer is the man who, with focus and determination, is able to deliver that calling that he so passionately feels about to his staff and, by extension, to all of Tamir and to the entire community of Ottawa.
Any impact that Tamir made on the world is due in no small part to Mark.
Mark, I think for Tamir, implemented a vision that he had and developed Tamir to what it is today.
He took Tamir from a one-home, single home with 3 residents up and initiated the growth. Really, that was his vision then, and he's basically executed it.
He started with 3 residents and with a $80,000 budget, but under his leadership, or you can call it its legacy, it's changed over 100 participants and residents and almost $10 million budget.
I always thought of him as being a driving force to get these things done with devotion and determination. He was very quick to act on anything that would improve the lives of the developmentally handicapped.
Over 30 years, he's accomplished and achieved so much, and there are so many key moments of impact that he's had, and it just never diminished. His passion to do more, to do better, to implement creative new ideas, to constantly raise the bar and think of new projects and new initiatives. That's been personally very inspiring.
Some 30 years ago, when I first became involved with Tamir, the provincial government undertook the closure of all institutions in Ontario. Mark was one of the key players in Ottawa to welcome these individuals. Every individual that Tamir welcomed has done extremely well in the community.
He made an impact to so many families during the growth of Tamir. Mark ingrained the culture of Tamir with a focus on the people we support and their families, working with integrity, strength, resilience, and a vision of what more we could do.
I really noticed a change when we made the connection with Partnership 2000 and did the first trip of Tamir Goes to Israel. It seemed like Mark, there was like a spark, a fire lit in him of that Israeli innovation that he brought back home to Ottawa with him. And it really started a series of events that really showcased the abilities of the Tamir participants, starting with the Judaic Outreach Program and the Neshama Choir and the Bar Bat Mitzvah programs, and later on to the Joseph and the Technicolored Dreamcoat production, and on from there.
10 years from now, Mark's vision, Mark's impact on Tamir will be seen through the sort of basic and most integral policies that he created and instilled at Tamir. So our Judaic policy and the value of Judaic observance and Judaic culture and Judaic content at Tamir. Mark instilled into all of us the importance of the individual, and we can't lose sight of the people that we support.
I think it's very clear Mark has left the organization in a great position, with growth, with potential for the future, with a sense of team amongst the senior staff and all the staff really, and a real devotion to serving participants and empowering them to achieve their potential. And Mark really set the tone for a committed professional organization that really is among the leaders in the community, in Ottawa and Ontario for developmental services. And we're so proud of where Tamir is at and where we're heading into the future, and grateful for Mark's leadership and for all of his dedication.
I wish he wasn't retiring. I really like him to be as a director in Tamir.
I want to hug Mark and say thank you for changing my life.
I'm very sorry that he's leaving. I'll miss him.
Mark, I know you are not working with Tamir anymore, but I miss you. I wish you were still with Tamir, so we will go back to Israel together.
I wish him peace and tranquility and stress-free retirement. He certainly deserves that.
Would you like to wish Mark lots of enjoyment for his retirement?
Yes.
Yes, because is retirement a good thing?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I wish you success on your future endeavors. And remember, now that you're retired, you'll be busier than ever.
To Mark, I hope and wish him all the best.
We just wish him well in this next chapter of his life, and we know he's going to love just enjoying his time to do what he wants to do.
Can't thank you enough for what you have done, and for you personally. It's a new chapter, a wonderful chapter. Enjoy.